name is Grace. This is my final presentation for the research multimodal project. I chose to remix my profile of a place essay, which my place was Las Vegas, the city of Las Vegas, and particularly the Bellagio Hotel and the conservatory and botanical gardens there. I really loved that place in general, but I loved how much art, that something so simple like flowers and plants and something that you see in everyday life, how much art that can produce. It was super interesting to me. So I chose to do please excuse the cat, by the way, if you see her running around. Please excuse her. I chose to do a scrapbook type multimodal remix. So it has obviously the visuals on there. It has little texts that relay certain information, whether it be the history, what we did that day, stuff like that. So I have it over here. You can see good. So it's the Bellagio Hotel. I chose the front cover of flowers, obviously, for the conservatory factor of it. It's all plant based, and it's taking those plants and creating something else with it. So, and then that's just the cover. So here is the first couple of pages of the scrapbook. So on this first page over here, it is just a page of the beginning of this trip. I put some of my own personal pictures on there, as you can see over here, and there was also some that I found on the internet. So this has a plane ticket, we took a little flight there, and just all the little elements that pull it together, basically. The date over here has when we left, and then over here is that little note that I was talking about how, just telling how I went on this trip with my sisters, and how we were all super excited to go and can't wait to go back again. Like I said, those are pictures that I took, and then just some more text elements like this that describe either what we were doing, what we planned to do. That one is a little to-do list there. And then girls trip, just all these sorts of elements that really bring in the overall concept of it. The background for these two pages were pink. Particularly, I was thinking girls trip, like it's just us enjoying our girlhood, our youth, being able to travel and go places, explore new things. I just think that the color is super important in signifying that element. So next is red for history. So this is the historic part. Ooh, if some of the pictures will load, that would be really useful. Sorry. This is really nice. I promise it'll be, okay, there we are. So red was for history. I wanted to incorporate some of Las Vegas's history in general. Oh, it's not loading anymore. I wanted to incorporate some of Las Vegas's history in general. So here you have pictures of Frank Sinatra, of retro and old Las Vegas. You have the history book, you have the history newspaper, you have the state of Nevada and the year that it was founded. So red over here too, to signify more pictures, just the importance of the history and how that ties together with the city of Las Vegas as a whole. The note right there says the city of Las Vegas was founded in 1902 1902, and how it started off as a small town and it turned into this big city that we recognize it as today. A quote that there's from a book that says history hub bit we can make some, and just another textual element to tie things together. Put it back. It was working perfectly fine. Okay, so then the next few pages are the Bellagio itself. So you have the fun letters. You immediately can tell that this is the Bellagio Hotel. You have pictures of the hotel. You have more history elements tying it together. So the old post stamp, the statue, that is all the mirror, that is all to signify this elegance and kind of old-timey feel to the hotel. If you've ever been, the Bellagio is based on Italian villas, and so you can just imagine how elegant and luxurious that feels. So that's another history picture. This is a little map. I wanted to include that in there just again as another element to tie it in, to tie everything together. That note is another history note. It just is saying that the Bellagio has, its own casinos, its own bars and restaurants and eateries, and its own aquatic performance theater stage and like stuff like that. The color yellow. So I really wanted to choose something that stood out. This is the big grand Bellagio hotel, and so the yellow is meant to signify the grandness of this. Pay attention to this. It is one of the first things that you see when you go into the strip. So it is just see me. So then the next one, put this full screen. So then the next slides are focused mostly on what is, pictures are showing up again. Sorry. This one is focused again on the stuff in the Bellagio. So this one in particular is the O show. So Cirque du Soleil is, I guess it's a circus. Oh, there she goes. I'm so sorry. Cirque du Soleil is this big grand circus show type thing, and the one in Las Vegas is called O. And it is water-based, it is aquatic-based, and it is absolutely, I don't even know how to describe it. It is just breathtaking. The whole performance, it is a whole different presentation in and of itself. But I mean, it is located in the Bellagio, which is just crazy. It's this big 1,000-seat theater inside of this already grand hotel. So it's just another thing meant to signify how grand this place really is. More elements. The blue obviously ties back to the water. You have those flowers that bring in the nature aspect of it again. More pictures of the actual theater in itself, the performance. This little note is talking about how this show is world renowned. It brings in people from everywhere wanting to see this performance. Another quote down here: artistic, breathtaking, majestic, everything you could imagine. The circus elements over here, the circus tickets, the acrobat, stuff like that. Then obviously the final page is the conservatory itself, the botanical gardens. It was working really good earlier. I'm really sad it's not working anymore. So over here we have these two final pages that tie the whole thing back to what my profile is, the botanical gardens. So a note here is just, it's a kind of personal anecdote saying how much I love this place, you know, how much it means to me now, especially that I visited it multiple times now, and I keep coming back to it, you know. You have obviously the flowers on the side, the green to signify nature, plants, flowers, the butterflies, the ladybug, all signifies the same thing. We have more pictures of excuse me, more pictures of the gardens, of the different themes and shows that it has. I'm so sorry, excuse me. You have the together, so it's meant to pull everything, you know, together, and yeah, it's just more elements just to signify that final place. In that anecdote, it also says how the best time to visit it is during the twilight hours. I mean, you have to go visit it by yourself when it's empty. It just makes it all the more magical. But I think that is that. Thank you for listening.